My name is April, and I live in Temple, Texas. I currently work part-time as a TD support specialist for a nonprofit organization after being an IT professional for 16 years. I enjoy swimming. Before I developed TD, I was training with a roller derby team, and I am now a fan of roller derby and live out my passion that way. Through my teens and my 20s, I experienced depression. And then in my middle 20s, I was diagnosed with major depressive disorder and panic disorder. Into my 30s, I was still dealing with depression. My doctor added antipsychotics to my treatment. In my 40s, my doctor and I decided that it would be best that my treatment be done by a psychiatrist. With the psychiatrist, I received a new diagnosis of bipolar disorder 2 and ADHD. I first noticed the uncontrollable movements of TD when I was at the grocery store. I felt my lips moving in a crisscross pattern, and that scared me. It was very unsettling. I did work from home still, so I didn't have an impact working. I was very hesitant to do anything socially, except for those who I knew understood what was going on and I felt the safest with. I decided to speak to my healthcare provider about my symptoms after my sister pointed out the involuntary movements involving my mouth. Receiving a diagnosis of TD was validating, but that was a two-sided coin because I was also sad. I didn't know how TD was going to impact my life. The movements had become just debilitating. You have to be a self-advocate. I've learned this through hard knocks and my experience and journey living with the TD movements. So I always will recommend to anyone to speak up. The things that you feel and you think no one else can know unless you share that with a provider. And that's probably important information for them to know. That's going to help with receiving the best health care that you can.